If you're like me, you've probably watched every single speed flip tutorial available on YouTube. You've tried the Musty training pack, and you may have even downloaded the Bacchus mod plugin. No matter what you do, nothing works and you still can't speed flip. I was in the same position for 2 years. I downloaded Rocket League in 2021, and it wasn't until a couple weeks ago that I finally learned how to properly speed flip. After years of trial and error, I've put together a list of the most common speed flip mistakes and what you can do to fix it. Mistake number 1 is flipping at too much of a diagonal angle. If you're watching this video, I can almost guarantee that you're flipping too diagonally. Comm explains a speed flip is like a reverse half flip.
And then do like a reverse half flip, and boom, that's it.
For those of you who don't know, you do a backflip and then immediately hold up on the stick to perform the half flip. Essentially, for a speed flip, you want to do the opposite, but instead of being completely straight up and down with the stick, you want to be slightly off to the left or right while doing your flip. The cancel should be straight down. Mistake number 2, you're flip canceling too slow. You have to flip cancel in under 80 milliseconds. I sat there and I tried to flick it as fast as I possibly could, and no matter what, I could not flip under 80 milliseconds. One thing that helped me, I went into my settings and lowered my dodge dead zone. This meant that I didn't have to move the stick as far to register the flip or to register the cancel. Mistake number 3, you're pressing the stick all the way while executing your flip. If your dodge dead zone is low like mine, you only have to move the stick halfway for it to actually register. By not moving the stick as far, you're able to execute the flip cancel a lot faster. You'll find that if you only move the stick about halfway up and then immediately cancel, you'll be able to get it in under 80 milliseconds and your speed flip will actually look like the pros. Mistake number 4. If you execute everything perfectly, your car should land sideways. To correct this, you need to air roll over onto your wheels. Also, tap drift while landing to avoid spinning out. An easy solution for this is I have drift and air roll bound to the same button. That means while I'm holding air roll to recover, I'll immediately drift on landing. These tips have nothing to do with the speed flip itself and are rather a guide to beat the Musty training pack. Whenever you spawn into the map, your car is slightly off the ground. If you immediately boost, it'll slow you down because your wheels are not making contact. A lot of the Musty training pack is timing, and if you don't jump at the proper position, you won't reach the ball even with a perfect speed flip. To sum things up, perform a slightly offset front flip cancel. Make sure that you're flip canceling in under 80 milliseconds, basically as fast as you possibly can. If you're still struggling to do it fast enough, try lowering your dodge dead zone and using less range of motion on your stick so you can perform it quicker. Air roll over onto your wheels, tap drift, and make sure that you're jumping about halfway between the starting place and the first line on the field. If you still can't get it no matter what, please let me know what you're struggling with in the comments. I'll do my best to help each and every one of you. I know how much of a struggle this mechanic can be.